Really, the prep starts as soon as the selection show lets us know who we play. We went to the office immediately after the selection show and kind of looked up everything we could look up. There's a film exchange process, so the next day we were able to get a film on them, and that's when the clipping, the editing, the scouting reports, all that kind of stuff comes into play.
Immediately once we found out who we were going to play, we kind of had a little bit of an idea early who it was going to be between one or two teams, but once we found out who it was, the first thing you have to do is find out not only who's in your bracket, who they've played. You got to find their history of what they've done this season, their schedules. Me and Coach Compton both were full into that. Everybody else can celebrate a little bit, but it's our job to go ahead and find out what we're supposed to be doing and what they do well and what they don't do well, and because they're a very good team. But at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
The first thing that goes through your mind is how hard you work to get back to this situation again. I know even when we pulled into town, it was like, all right, we've got this opportunity again. And there's only so many times in life that you have those opportunities to make those lifetime memories. And obviously we did that 2 years ago, and we'd certainly like to do that again. It's kind of odd. The first time we came out here, it was a great season. You know, you made it to Kansas City, enjoy it, and you know, you got a long ride home when you get beat. This year's a little bit different. You know, I think expectation, so to speak, and it's not, you know, go down there and win you a game or two. It's, you know, bring home a trophy, and that's our intention. But it doesn't happen that easy. So I think there's some high expectations that we want to meet, and we'll do everything that we can to meet. But it's neat that people expect now us to win, you know, and instead of just us participating. So that's neat that we've earned ourselves in this spot. Kansas City Star has put us as one of the teams to beat, one of the top favorites, and that's showing a lot of respect for our league.
There's just something about competition. Growing up and being an athlete, you always thrive on that competition and the thrill of competition, and coaching's kind of the same way. You're still in competition with other coaches and other schools, and it just kind of gives you an unbelievable feeling when you finally do what you need to do to win.
Coaching is something that you can impact people's lives, and when you see some of the guys, I mean, even at the other schools that I've been to and here, and you see them 3 or 4 years down the road, and they remember you, and they remember the things you've done and what you've been going through, there's nothing that can really get that going for you.
How do you coach? How do the kids that you coach respond and feel about the way you coach them? And how do you define coaching success? And all of those things are really the things I've really been trying to think about here lately. And you know, there's so many things with coaching that are rewarding. We want them to be as successful as they can, and carry this over into watching them graduate and watching them walk across the stage. So anything here is now gravy, but we want to make sure that we've got a lot of that.